Alright, so in today's video I'm gonna be answering Paul Bredding's questions. So he's saying, hey Esteban, um, how long should I test a campaign before I know it's a winning campaign or a loser campaign? So his question is more specifically into the e-commerce side of marketing, but this applies again to lead generation, whatever you're doing when running ads on Facebook. So here's how I do it. When I launch a campaign, inside the campaign I include 4 ad sets, and inside each ad set I include one interest per ad set. So I know which of the 4 ad sets is performing the best, which one is performing the worst. So I let them run typically for about $15 per ad set. From $10 to $15, I start to see what the performance of the ad set is depending on your cost per lead or the cost per sale you are having. It will depend if you're gonna need to run to spend more money per ad set to see the data. But let's say you're averaging like $4 to $5 cost per lead, cost per sale. So once you run $10 to $15, you're gonna see which ones spend the $10, $15 with 0 leads or 0 sales, which ones spent $15, generated 3-4 leads, 3 to 4 sales. So you're gonna know if the campaign is getting results. If after each ad spends $15, so in a total of $60 for the campaign, because we're running 4 ad sets per campaign, there are no results, the campaign simply doesn't work. Okay, if there are results in at least one of the ad sets, then what you do is you pause the 3 that didn't work, you start scaling the one that worked, and then you start scaling out by finding new interest. So Paul, when you are testing a campaign, what I suggest you do is let it spend around $60 for the entire campaign. Run 4 ad sets, one interest per ad set, different interests, so you know that you're targeting different audiences in the same niche, and to see which one of the audience responds the best. So that's how you test the campaign, Paul. And the thing is that when you start testing the campaign and you spend the $60, you're gonna see if the campaign has the possibility of becoming a really successful campaign, or it's just an average campaign or a loser campaign. Because if it's a good campaign, a successful campaign, it's gonna start working from the beginning. It's not like it's gonna spend $60 and then it's just gonna magically succeed, and that's not how it works. If it's gonna succeed, you're gonna see it from the start. And if it's not gonna work, you're gonna see from the start that it's just not performing the way you want it to. So just keep it simple. 4 ad sets per campaign, one interest per ad set, the same ad for all the ad sets. So you're only testing the interest. Okay. Something really important again is to only test one variable at a time. So you don't want to test interest while testing ads. So you want to do one thing at a time. So either test interest. Interest is what I always test first, because it's what has the biggest impact on the results of my campaigns. And then you can start testing other variables such as ads, etc. But what I suggest you do, Paul, always test the interest. It's what's most important in a campaign. It's what's gonna give you the best results. And for interests on the total of the campaign, it's a good amount, because you're gonna see if at least one of them will perform. It has a possibility of becoming a successful campaign. But if none of them perform, you're gonna see that it just doesn't work. So that's it for this video. That's how you test the campaign. Keep it simple. $15 per ad set. You're gonna start seeing how it performs after around $10 to $15. So just keep an eye on the stats, on the cost per sale, the cost per lead you want to achieve, and yep, that's it, guys. Keep it simple.